Hey, what's happening? Welcome back. It's another edition of the Weekend Wrap-Up. I'm your man, Joe Corey, a.k.a. Joe the Boss. Here's what's going on in the top headlines from last week. First of all, George Zimmerman. Just last week I told you how he had all those charges against him for being found with like 100 rounds of ammo and the 3 different assault rifles and handguns. Well, anyway, his girlfriend, who was going to press charges, decided that she wants the charges removed now. So she does not want to press charges. He will not have any filed. He's free to go. I'm not reporting on this guy anymore. I'm done with it. Another court-reported story. Your man Lamar Odom. Yeah, he's agreed to a plea, no contest in his DUI case that took place back in August. Now, he struck a deal with prosecutors. In addition to 3 years of probation he's also going to get. He's required to complete an alcohol education class by June the 9th, and his license is done for a year. Grown-ass man not allowed to drive for a year. $1,800 plus in fines. That's not even his biggest worries, though. His biggest concern is that his wife, Khloe Kardashian, did file for a divorce. And not only is she moving on, but she's moving on. Word on the street is she's now hooked up with Matt Kemp from the LA Dodgers. I'm just saying. Let's go to the world of television and film. One of the greatest movies ever made. I know a lot of people didn't care for the sequels, but I think this 4th one, this is gonna be the one right here. Eddie Murphy is back for Beverly Hills Cop 4. He'll be playing Axel Foley again. They're gonna put a little twist on it this time though. Instead of being in Beverly Hills, they're gonna be in Detroit for this one. So we'll see how that turns out. Should be interesting. Now your man Jerry Bruckheimer is returning to the studio as one of the executive producers for the film, and apparently Brett Ratner is gonna be directing it. Now you know Brett Ratner's work. He's done the Rush Hour movies and such, so you know he's legit. Right now he's wrapping up filming on that movie Hercules. Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock's doing that movie. And the Bruckheimer production camp, Skydance Productions, they're also working to do another Top Gun movie. So any guy that grew up in the 80s, you know about that Top Gun, they're doing a sequel and your boy Tom Cruise will be in it again. He's probably the only actor that can come back 20 years later and do a film looking the same as he did the first time he did it. I can't front. Tom Cruise, he might be that dude in the game. Moving on. The SAG nominations came out last week. Shouts out to Lee Daniels, The Butler, and also 12 Years a Slave. 12 Years a Slave led all nominations with 4. I could go into all the categories, but just know they got 4. Meanwhile, Lee Daniels, The Butler, they got 3. So big ups to them. And if they do well at the SAG Awards, that can only set them up for the Oscars. And speaking of people being nominated for awards, shouts out to your girl Kerry Washington. She too is being nominated for a Golden Globe Award. Can't do nothing but be proud of her. Now for all my Scandal fans out there, I hate it for you. I know you love you some Kerry Washington, but you're only going to see her 18 times this year instead of 22. Due to her pregnancy, they decided to cut back on episodes. So watch what you can now, enjoy it, DVR it, because when it's done until she has that baby. SNL, they've been catching hell for like the last, 5-6 months over their lack of black actresses. It got to a point to where anytime there's a role for a scene that calls for a black female, the guy's got to play the role. And Kenan Thompson, he's tired of it. Kerry Washington was on there last month. She killed it and actually poked fun at that situation. Well, anyway, fast forward to now, December of 2013, it's got done holding some tryouts, I guess, if you would, for who's going to be on there. One of the ladies they wanted was the young lady who plays I'm Unique. If you ever watched that show, Love That Girl on TV One, but because of that show, she's too busy for it. They're also looking at Big Les. Y'all know the comedian Big Les. Big Les. Cute. Know what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Saturday Night Live for recognizing they have an issue and trying to fix it. Now let's talk music. The Grammys are coming up just around the corner. Jay-Z tops the nominations with 9. Your boy Kendrick Lamar, Macklemore, and Ryan Lewis, Justin Timberlake, Pharrell Williams, each garnered 7 nods. And your boy Drake, his master engineer anyway, Bob Ludwig, he's up for 5 awards just for the engineering side. You notice how they mentioned Kanye's name? Yeah, he's upset. Speaking of Kanye, this dude did a concert out in Kansas City recently. Out of, let's say, 45,000 people could have filled out the stadium, only 4,500 showed up. You can only have a bad attitude for so long before people are like, I'm not fooling with you. So be on the lookout for that. The Grammys air Sunday, January 26th. Hopefully they get it right, because I'm still upset about the American Music Awards. Yo, speaking of Drake, I gotta give this dude a huge shout out. There's a recent story on ABC News, you can go online and check it out, about Strawberry Mansion High School in Philadelphia. You know, across the United States, music programs are being taken out of schools, shut down because of budgeting and everything. Drake saw a story about this particular school, saw what the principal was doing to try to, uplift the school and do things for it. He decided, yo, I'm gonna help out. He is building a recording studio for that school, and that's big. Again, go online, ABC News, check out the story on your own time. And since we're talking about music, here's a big story for you. One of your favorite groups is about to come back out and go on tour. Y'all not even ready for it out in the audience. Y'all not ready for it. Are you ready for this? The Band. Making the Band. Day 26. Going on tour. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all don't remember the Band? For real? Y'all remember Big Mike who got skinny? No? R. Kelly. This dude is crazy, man. Okay, so this fool, you know the Black Pennies album dropped, and somebody on his label decided it would be a brilliant idea to hold a Q&A. Get on Twitter and ask R. Kelly whatever you want. Y'all know how that went. You know what all the questions were. So R. Kelly, why you pee on that girl? Why you pee on them kids, R? Anyway, long story short, it didn't go well, and that dude that suggested it thought it was a good idea probably got fired. Beyonce, who do you think you are? Well, we know who you are. She's got to be the only artist in R&B, hell, in music at all besides Jay-Z that cannot tell you she's dropping the album, drop the album, sell 80,000 copies in the first 3 hours. If the album dropped on Thursday, by Saturday she was up to 300,000. They're saying by midnight of that Monday, 600,000. She'll be platinum in a week and a half, 2 weeks. No promotion, no videos, just I'm Beyonce, I dropped the album, go buy it, and we did, y'all did. And I'm gonna tell you something, the few tracks I've heard out of the 30, most of them are videos and singles, off the chain. If you're a Beyonce fan, go pick it up. But fellas, under no circumstances, y'all check the Beyonce album in a circle together, breaking it down like you would a hip hop album. Moving on. Now it's time for the world of reality TV, for all you reality TV lovers out there. Cordell and Portia, the divorce is settled, it's a wrap, it's a done deal. Now I feel bad for Cordell because on one end, he's not relevant no more. Being married to Portia was probably keeping you relevant in the world right now. Let's go to the world of sports. RG3, he's shut down, not playing anymore for the Redskins for the rest of the season. We'll see him next year. In other sporting news, your boy Jay-Z got Robinson Cano a $240 million deal. Damn. I'm in the wrong business. Speaking of big money, y'all remember that game Michael Jordan played in against Utah Jazz in the playoffs a few years ago where he had the flu and he still went for like 38 points? Well, yeah, the shoes he wore in that game, they sold for $104,765 this past week. $104,000. Whoever bought those shoes, this is the time of year where you could have took that money and done something positive for somebody else. That was selfish. I'm just hating. I'm Joe Corey. That's your weekend wrap up. We'll do it again next Monday. Don't forget to check us out on our Facebook page, Power 103.5 FM-O City, also at Joe Corey. And let me send a big shout out to the O City Source for letting us film in their lovely establishment and for letting me cop the gear. Oh, it's Jordan brand, but I spent $100,000 on it. Yo, Joe Corey, once again, weekend wrap up. We'll do it again next week. Have a great week.